A very good morning, students. Today I am going to explain the problem number 3 in joint venture. First I will explain this problem. So here Mr. Mohan and Babu, they enter into a joint venture to construct a building. So here Mr. Mohan and Babu, they are doing joint business only for the construction of a building, and they opened a joint bank account into which Mohan deposited 10,000 and Babu deposited 50,000. So for doing business they require capital. So both they contributed their capital. Here Mohan contributed 1 lakh rupees and Babu contributed 50,000 rupees, and this money is deposited into joint bank account. So the first point is Mohan contributed 1 lakh and Babu contributed 50,000 and they deposited into joint bank account. So the first transaction is over. Now the second transaction, the payment from joint bank account were, so they paid some money through joint bank account for wages 25,000, cement and other material 85,000, and administration expenses 18,000. So these expenses were paid through joint bank account because they only clearly mentioned that the payments from joint bank account were wages, cement and administration expenses. These expenses were paid through joint bank account. So the second transaction, wages how much? 25,000 plus, and cement and other materials 85,000 plus, and admission expenses 18,000. So total 1,28,000, and this payment made through joint bank account. So the second transaction is over. Now come to the third transaction. Mohan paid 70,000 for the purchase of building material. So these expenses were paid by Mr. Mohan. So the third transaction, Mohan paid, how much Mohan paid? Mohan paid rupees 1 lakh. And another transaction, Babu paid rupees 9,000 for conveyance expenses. And the next one, Babu paid rupees 9,000. So Mohan paid 1 lakh rupees for building materials, and Babu paid rupees 9,000 for conveyance charges. So the third transaction is over. Now the next one, the venture was completed, means the business was completed, and the balance materials valued at rupees 12,000 were taken over by Babu. So in this problem, this is the new transaction. So here the unused materials, the balance materials, after completing the construction of building, there were unused materials or the balance materials valued worth of rupees 12,000, and these materials were taken over by Babu. So business complete ಆಗಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರುವಂತ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು? 12,000 rupees. So ಇದನ್ನು ಯಾರು ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಬಾಬು. So here Babu is not taking these materials at free of cost. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಬು ಈ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ನ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬಾಬು ಇದನ್ನ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋಹನ್ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ for this business Mohan and Babu both were contributed. So here Babu is not taking the materials at free of cost. While taking over these materials, he giving the 12,000 rupees cash to the business. So the fourth transaction is Babu taken over the materials. How much? Rupees 12,000. Now come to the last transaction. The contract price realized was rupees 3 lakh. So after the construction of this building, they will get the money worth of rupees 3 lakh. The money worth of rupees 3 lakh. So here contract price, how much? Rupees 3 lakh. This is a income. This is income for joint venture. Who will receive this income? Joint bank account. Joint bank account. And the last one, the profits and losses divided in the ratio of 3:2. Now we have to prepare ledger accounts. And I opened 3 ledger account. One is joint venture, one is co-venture, and one is joint bank account. Let's do transaction one by one. What's the first transaction? Mohan and Babu contributed money and this money were deposited into joint bank account. So come to joint bank account. For joint bank, it's a receipt because Mohan and Babu depositing the money. So to Mohan and then to Babu. So Mohan contributed how much? Mohan contributed 1 lakh and Babu contributed 50,000. So one aspect is over because every transaction has 2 aspects. One is debit, one is credit. So debit aspect is over. Now cross posting. So here Mohan and Babu is debited. So come to Mohan and Babu account on credit side. So here by joint bank account because here Mohan and Babu debited in joint bank account. That's why in Mohan and Babu credit side we have to write joint bank by joint bank. How much Mohan? 1 lakh and Babu 50,000. So the first transaction is over. Now come to the second transaction. The second transaction is the payment were made through joint bank. It is 25,000 for wages and 85,000 for cement and 18,000 for administration expenses. The total is 1,28,000 and this payment made through joint bank account. This is a expenses. This is a expenses. This is expenses and this expenses was paid through joint bank account. So come to joint venture account because in joint venture account just like a profit and loss account, here we are recording expenses and income. So to joint bank account, how much? 1,28,000 because here 1,28,000 worth of expenses were paid through joint bank account. So one aspect is over. Here every transaction has 2 aspects. The debit aspect is over. Now another aspect in joint bank account because here joint bank account is debited. So in joint bank account credit side by joint venture account. How much? 1,28,000. So this transaction is over. The second transaction is over. Now come to the third transaction. Mohan paid rupees 1 lakh for building materials and Babu paid rupees 9,000 for conveyance expenses. This is expenses. Expenses. The expenses were recorded in joint venture account. The first one, Mohan paid 1 lakh. Here this payment made by Mr. Mohan. Mr. Mohan. So to Mohan account. How much? Rupees 1 lakh. And another, Babu also paid rupees 9,000 towards conveyance expenses. So to Babu 9,000. 9,000. Now one aspect is over. So here Babu and Mohan and Babu debited. In Mohan and Babu account we should make a cross posting. So in Mohan and Babu credit side how much? Mohan 1 lakh. Mohan 1 lakh and Babu, how much Babu? 9,000. Here by joint venture account. So the third transaction is over. Now come to fourth transaction. Here Babu taken over the materials rupees 12,000. So after completing the business, there were unused materials worth of rupees 12,000 and these materials were taken over by ಬಾಬು. ಸೊ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ 12,000 ವರ್ತ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗದೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಬಾಬು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಬಾಬು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಪೇಯ್ಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಾಬು ಆ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ತ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಈ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಾಬು ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 12,000 ರೂಪೀಸ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ನ ಅವ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ business, joint business. So joint venture account, income side by Babu account, by Babu account. In bracket you can write down materials taken over. If you want you can write. So how much? 12,000. 12,000. So one aspect is over. The credit aspect is over. Now for the same entry, you have to make cross posting. So here Babu account is credited. Here Babu account is credited. Now in Babu account, you have to make a debit entry. How much? 12,000. Here to joint venture account. Joint venture account. So Mohan nil. So the fourth transaction is over. So once again I repeat. Here Babu took over the materials worth of rupees 12,000. Babu 12,000 worth of materials ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. And while taking this material, Babu is not taken over at a free of cost. Before taking this materials, he will pay the price of this material to the business. ಸೊ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 12,000 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಫ್ರೀಯಾಗಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾರೆ 12,000 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ವರ್ತ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ನ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವೆಂಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಸೊ 12,000 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಓವರ್ ದ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್? ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಬಾಬು. ಸೊ ಬೈ ಬಾಬು ಅಕೌಂಟ್. The cross posting in Babu account is debited 12,000 to joint venture. So the fourth transaction is over. Now come to the last transaction, contract price. So after completing the building, Mohan and Babu will get 3 lakh rupees. Because here the contract price is 3 lakh. If they completed this contract, they will get 3 lakh rupees. It's an income for business. So this income will be received by joint bank. So income side by joint bank account. How much? 3 lakh. So now all the transactions were, sorry, before that we have to make a cross posting. So here joint bank account is debited. So joint bank account is credited. For the same entry, we have to make cross posting. So because each entry has two aspects, one is debit, one is credit. So joint bank account is credited. So in joint bank account, debit side, in joint bank account, debit side to joint venture. How much? 3 lakh. So now all the transactions were over. All the 5 transactions were over. Now make balance of ledger account one by one. First make balance of joint venture account. So here credit side is more than debit side. So 3,12,000. So 3,12,000. 3,12,000. So the balancing figure is 1,05,000. This will be considered as profit on joint venture. Profit on joint venture. So this profit should be distributed to Mohan and Babu. Mohan and Babu in the ratio of 3:1. 2. So divide this 1,05,000 to Mohan and Babu in the ratio of 3:2. So the Mohan will get 63,000 and Babu will get 42,000. 42,000. So joint venture account is over. Joint venture account is over. So before that we have to make cross posting, because here the profit is debited in Mohan and Babu account. So now make cross posting. Mohan and Babu is debited. So in Mohan and Babu credit side, I don't 63,000 for Mohan, and for Babu 42,000, and here by joint venture account. So joint venture account is over. Now make balance of co-venture account. So here the total of Mohan is 2,33,000 and the total of Babu is 1,01,000. 1,01,000. So here the total of Mohan is 2,33,000 and the total of Babu is 1,01,000. Now make balance. Here the balance figure will be 2,33,000 and here the balance figure will be 89,000. 89,000. So this is the final settlement made to Mr. Mohan and Babu. So after completing the business, the Mohan will get a final settlement of 2,23,000 and Babu will get 89,000. This is the balance figure. Who will make the final settlement to Mohan and Babu? The joint bank. So to joint bank. So this is the balancing figure. Now co-venture account is over. Before closing this co-venture account, make a cross posting for this entry. So because every transaction has two aspects, one is debit, one is credit. So debit aspect is over. So here joint bank account is debited. Here joint bank account is debited. Now in joint bank account, make a credit entry. So in joint bank account, Mohan is 2,33,000 and Babu 89,000. So by Mohan and by Babu. Mohan 2,33,000 and Babu 89,000. Now make a total of this joint bank account. The joint bank account will get balanced for the amount of rupees 4,50,000. 4,50,000. Now this problem is over. If the joint bank account get balanced, now our answer is correct. So in this problem, only the new adjustment is the Babu take over the material. Here one of the co-venture is took over the material. So before taking over the any material or any goods, the co-venture will pay the price of that material. Here Babu take over the materials worth of rupees 12,000. So before taking this material, Babu will pay the price of this material to the business. So this is income for business because here Babu will pay the price. So this income should be recorded in income side. Who is taking over the material? Mr. Babu. So 12,000 rupees. For the same entry, you have to make cross posting. So in Babu account, debit side cross posting 12,000 rupees to joint venture. So this is the new adjustment in this problem. So this is joint venture account and this is co-venture account, and the last one, this is joint bank account. Okay, thank you students.